Hello guys, we have seen some reactions of alcohol so far. So today we'll deal with dehydration reactions. Okay, so in dehydration reactions, you have been doing dehydrations since alkenes, I suppose. Okay, so I'll not linger upon dehydration mechanisms and things like that. I'll straight away write the general equation or general equation for dehydration and proceed with some examples so that you can recapitulate your theory. Okay, so let this be an alcohol. Okay, so when an acid is added to the solution, okay, we are left with an alkene. Okay, so when alcohols react with acids under high temperature, so we get alkenes. So the alkenes are the dehydrated products of alcohols. So in the process of dehydration, we get two alkenes for each alcohol in most of the cases. Okay, so one is a Sedzeff alkene, another is the Hoffman alkene. Okay, we'll see these things like Sedzeff and Hoffman. What do they actually mean in the course of the course of solving some examples? Okay, so this is the more stable alkene that is formed, and this is the less stable alkene that is formed. Okay, fine. So we move on to some examples. Okay. So let's start with some simple examples first, and then we'll move on to some better ones. Okay. So you have to give the dehydrated product when 2-propanol reacts with acid, when 1-pentanol reacts with acid, and when 2,2-dimethyl propanol reacts with acid. Okay, I would again suggest you to pause the video for a while and attempt the questions on your own, and then you can of course look through the solutions. Okay, so this is quite simple. Okay, we get propene. I'll rather go through the mechanism of this one a bit. Okay, we get this. It rearranges to this, and we get a product, this. Okay, in this case we get this carbocation. It rearranges to this. Okay, and the alkene which we get is this. Alright, I hope you understand these kind of reactions, these kind of elimination reactions. If you do not get in these reactions, I would rather suggest that you go to the chapter of alkenes and see the modes of preparation of alkenes by acid catalyzed dehydration of alcohols. We have given a detailed mechanism and the method of solving these kind of problems. I am rushing through this part because we have already dealt these questions. Okay, fine. So a general review of the reactivity of alcohols. So 3-degree alcohols are more reactive than 2-degree alcohols, further more reactive than 1-degree alcohols, further with the methyl alcohol. Why this following trend is being followed? It's very simple. In this case, we get a 3-degree carbocation, we get a 2-degree carbocation, we get a 1-degree carbocation, and we get a methyl carbocation. So this is more stabler than this, is more stabler than this, and it follows. Okay, so everything in organic chemistry is followed by the general fundamental rule of stability, right? So everything that is going on in organic chemistry has direct relevance to stabilities of the intermediates and the products formed. So as we know that during the dehydration of alcohols, a carbocation is formed. When a carbocation is formed, the alcohol which will tend to form a stabler carbocation will react faster than the one which is tending to form a less stable carbocation. It's quite obvious, right? Okay, so a 3-degree carbocation, you know that 3-degree carbocation is more stabler than this, this, and this. So I hope you understand why a 3-degree alcohol is more stable than 2-degree, and then this trend follows. Alright.